Wow, would you look at that? This one is pretty fantastic here. Really cool to see. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Dave K here today for our last few days in Flagstaff. There's a few more things I want to see here in the Flagstaff area if I get the chance in the next couple of days. And so today we're launching it off with the lava flow trail. I'm heading back up to not the Wupaki monument, but the one right next to it. I'm trying to remember what it's called. The Sunset Crater Volcano Monument area there. Would love to check that out. I gotta walk, of course, the lava flow trail and see so much more of it. I'm excited to get out there and take a look. So let's make our way, see how much we can get done in the next couple of days, and then off to the next part of our adventure. Let's do it. So we're driving into Sunset Crater now. No issues with the annual pass. We're good with our annual pass. So that saves us a nice bit, allows us to come back in here, and we're gonna stop and see those sites. You know, I've gotta do that trail. I've gotta do the volcano or lava flow trail coming up, should be here shortly. Excited to share that one with you. Let's do it. Starting it off with the AA trail here. I'm not sure how far this one goes, but I saw the signage last time pointing us this way into this lava flow area. Looks absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna make our way into this short little trail, from my understanding, and then see if we need the extra jacket. I got the gloves in my bag and all that good stuff, the hat and such, which I may apply here shortly. I wanna take a look at this trail, enjoy this lava view. Just look at these lava rocks all around us here. It's really incredible. You know, it's unlike, I feel like, any of the other canyons we've seen, in that sense that it's all about the lava. Now, I'm not quite sure how I know I'm on the trail. That part gets a little bit tricky. You know, I forgot about that last time I was here. I think it was Wupaki. It was Wupaki, where I was very confused as to where the trail was. I'm assuming this is correct, but wow, look at that. Oh yeah, there's the trail. We've got this beautiful view in front of us. Those lava rocks, wow, on either side of us, standing right in the valley here. Love that sight. This is just beautiful here at the Sunset Crater Volcano. I love to see it. Like, just standing here amongst these rocks, there's a lot of moments where I'm just pausing and looking out and being like, wow, unlike any of the other canyons, cliffs I've been on, this is just volcano stone here. It's, I was gonna say sheet, but it's like, what were we, like sheet rock, you know, but whatever you'd call this, volcano rock. Absolutely beautiful to see it out here. It's just unlike anywhere else I feel like we've been so far. As we appreciate all this lava rock up here, it seems like this may be the point where we loop back around to the main course here. Get up to these massive boulders here on cliff's edge. Those don't seem so volcanic. That bottom one kind of does. I'm just gauging based on the color, kind of how crispy it looks, you know, the edges being all burnt up and stuff versus it's clean stone. You know, volcano stone, clean stone. That one's not as dark, but still you get the volcanic vibe, you know, with the holes and all of that. Looping back around here, following this trail. The AA trail here is just a quick one. You know, it's this little loop. There's another one, I think, on the other side. Something Springs Trail, perhaps. And then we make our way further up to see the lava flow trail. And I think one other one up there as well. So 4 different trails here for a little relaxing afternoon, evening stroll through the beautiful monuments of Flagstaff. Oops, almost tripped. This is interesting. I didn't realize the path goes up this way. It seems like just following the trail along. It's taking us up into this open space. You know, there's pathways here and there. It is a bit confusing, but we're leaving this kind of volcano-y section, heading up in this direction to I'm not quite sure what, but we'll find out. And look at that, another little volcano cavern, looking really nice over there. Yeah, maybe this is just a long way around to the parking lot, but it's more like soil here or dirt, maybe volcanic dirt, who knows, but a lot smaller pieces of gravel to walk on. And here's a sign saying the trail is this way, so maybe we did it backwards, or maybe this is just a separate entrance for the trail. But that was a beautiful one. Really love to see that. Now let's check out the next one. I do have to warn you of trip hazards on that AA trail. Those were real, especially on this one. It's constantly tripping on those molten rocks, so be careful out there. Now I think we're going to go to that Lenox Crater Trail right behind us. You've got a Lava's Edge trail. I guess maybe that's down this way. Ooh, we could go through there. We might do that, but let's check out Lenox Crater first, back up that way. And then a few more ahead of us too. Now across the street, and I'm thankful for that crosswalk back there. You know, not a lot of paved roads, so the crosswalk right there is nice. We've got the Lenox Crater Trail. We're here right now, and it seems like you can loop around Lenox Crater Trail this way, and maybe even continue onto those other two, all being parked in the same spot. So I'm gonna go this way and see if that's how it works, because I think if I go this way, it could connect into that other trail. So maybe I loop around this one all the way that way, and then make that left there, and just walk it all in one go. We'll see. And you can see this one again, a lot less volcanic seeming, at least at ground level. You've got this standard dirt right here with the pine tree leaves, I guess, or pine tree needles and pine cones around us here on the ground. And it is a bit chilly. Again, I keep adding layers. I almost want to put the hat on, but I like the hair for pictures. I don't know, we'll see how it plays out, but I'm glad I can make it out during the daytime when the sun is strong, keeping us warmer, and of course, better for the video too. So feel fortunate for that, and let's make the trek. It's a beautiful view as well of the volcanic rock from above here. You can see the cliff off in the distance and the volcanic rock right in front of us. That rim trail, volcanic rim trail, might be very interesting. Maybe we'll give that a shot too. This particular trail has quite the altitude to it, and I've got some proof here for you on the left. Take a look around. All that freezing frost, unbelievably chilly. Stepping in that, trying to walk along it, extremely challenging. And I stepped on a chunk, and I feel like, because it cracked, I feel like I got some like icy water up into my feet, up into my foot area. I went to the Grand Canyon, and I went double socks. I think that's a good way to go, in case you're considering staying warm. Also, just watch out for your step, though. You know, don't lose too much agility there. But yeah, it gets icy. It goes upwards, and it's a long one, so we are making our way. Oh gosh, more ice blocking the whole trail ahead here. I think I gotta go around it, right on this little ledge, otherwise I'm gonna slip. I've stepped in enough of that for sure, so gotta make do out here, but watch yourself. You know, if you're coming out to Sunset Crater to see the sights, see the views, enjoy the best of the best on the trails, and also not get too tired, probably skip this one. It's a hike. It's a real hike. Keeps going uphill. There better be some amazing views at the end of this hill. Oh my gosh. That might make it worth coming back for, but otherwise, lava flow or the AA trail down there, that's where it's at. We'll check out lava flow in a bit. Now you know. All right, there he is, Mr. Sunshine, warming us up a little bit as I think we're closing in on the end of this trail. Walking up this way, see a lot of open field space up here. It's getting a little bit more flat. Is there a site up here though? Or is this the site? Is this really what I made that trek up here for? Is this? Oh, good exercise though, good exercise. I also saw that we're 8,000 feet instead of 7,000 up at the volcano crater, or the Sunset Crater. So it's even higher, which is already posing to be a challenge for me, as you can tell. Looks like I spoke too soon. The trail continues upwards. These little wooden planks on either side. I imagine we're nearing the top. I mean, it doesn't look like there's too much mountain left. But that's a nice shot right there, indeed. Oh, another beautiful sight I want to point out. It's a nice log here. Nice log for grabbing a seat near the top of the mountain. Nice view in front of us though, of that mountain as well. And yeah, the sun kind of off in the distance. Oh, this one is, it's a lot. I'm gonna have some more water. We're gonna keep making our way. I heard it's all downhill though, shortly. So we're almost there. All right, right around the corner from that log. This is our view, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty sure this is what this hike was for. This particular one, at least, on this Lenox Creek side. I think it was Lenox Creek side. Take a look at that view, beautiful. Gonna head over here, stand out on the peak before making our way back down, read some information, and I might take a rest. I might pause in the car for a bit, heat back up, maybe drive up to that other trail instead of walking it. But wow, that's a beautiful view. Those mountains in front of us, Lenox Crater We're standing on the rim of Lenox Crater at the apex of a 250-foot high cylinder cone volcano. Wow. Very, very cool. I mean, just for the experience, right? Standing on the edge of Lenox Crater right there, across from the Sunset Crater. Oh, Sunset Crater's the next set. Oh, that's cool. Further up, so that'll be cool to see. Right here, beautiful. So, I mean, is it a volcano or what's going on here? Every mountain in sight is a type of volcano. Wow, would you look at that? That's crazy. In front of you to your right, San Francisco Mountain. Lots of really, really cool information here and beautiful sight to see. All right, let's descend. Yay, descend. Easy part. Nice break. Walking back down here. Then maybe I'll be energized to do some of those other courses in a minute once we get back down there. And there's nice views on the descension trail too on this side. Nice to be able to walk this path. And again, logs indicating where we should go here. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to walk downwards. And I'm excited for the air to get a little bit thicker as we make our way downward to meaty air. Nice and thick. I like it. The car is entering my sight line now, which I'm excited for. And I think maybe we're coming up on the divergence point here. Maybe this way and around is how you'd start walking to that next section. But, you know, it's a lot of trees and foresty stuff. I think I'm going to drive it to that next section. I'm going to come back to this section for that lava rim trail. Of course, that's going to be nice. But over there, I'm going to do a couple of those. I got to come back this way anyways to go out, unless I want to do the massive 34-miler again through Wupaki. But I think I'm good on that today. And I'm going to drive over there also because I can hit the restrooms this way. So it's worth noting that the restrooms are strategically placed. So you need to form your strategy around that, just so you know. And I hope I'm still on a trail. All right, we are now at the lava flow trail. It seems like Sunset Crater is a little bit bigger than Lenox Crater, but it seems like Lenox Crater Trail was much larger than Lava Flow Trail. So I feel good about that. Let's go give this one a shot. And it looks pretty flattish. So we're gonna walk through it, give it a shot, and see how it looks. We have some information here about Sunset Crater that happened about 1,000 years ago. This land being sacred to American Indian groups and so much more here. And the sites begin up ahead here. Take a look at this crater here as a part of Sunset Crater. Oh yeah, interesting naming convention. I can see it now. Look at that rock formation underneath this bridge on either side. Just kind of continues onward there. It's kind of nice. We've got this bridge viewpoint to look down at it and see the impacts of this volcanic eruption that happened so long ago. And just think about that. Like, these stones are still here and they still look like that after all of these years. Wow. Now there's a couple different routes on the landscape ahead, but since there's another group heading the other direction, I will take this route so everybody can have their space and social distance. Take a look at those stones right back there as we make our way around. I'm thinking, you know, I feel like probably that lava flow trail we just walked over, the bridge we walked over, that lava flow trail was probably the highlight, the main festivity. It was really beautiful to see. But I'm interested to walk around, continue to walk along this side of the lava flow trail and see if we see anything else that might have been impacted by that volcano so many years ago. I imagine all of this land here, and you can read up about it, but all this land is probably still feeling the effects from trying to grow and survive out here. I imagine many trees and such were leveled. You can see what some of them look like. Wow, that is an impressive tree right there. Wow, and it's still standing just like that. Absolutely beautiful. You can see there's a lot of other information as we progress too. I saw some signage on wax currents. I'm not sure if that's what those are, but it's some sort of plant. And that looks like maybe it's that same lava flow trail up there on our left. There's so many different routes, it seems like you can go any which direction to explore the space, but I'm trying to make sure I figure it all out, make it all happen. Even some unpaved roads, it seems like, but I'm not so sure with those. Maybe we focused on the highlights with the pavement, but look at that. Wow, right here on this look out into the gorge, the crater. Oh my gosh, wow. This one is pretty fantastic here. The standing section of lava ahead of you is called a squeeze up. Squeeze up. So you can read the information about the squeeze up here if you want to read that. We've got frozen in time. And just look at this view. Wow, that is unbelievable. You've even got trees at this point growing right out there amongst the lava. amongst those blackened stones. That's what that is, right? I feel like if nothing else, you know, big takeaway, you call that lava. Because it's not like active lava, you know, like dry lava. I guess that makes sense. Now we know. I was expecting to, half expecting to walk over some active lava, but no, this makes a lot more sense. It is really cool to see. It seems like every part of this trail is walking by or walking around over through lava. Very, very interesting to be able to see it all around us and just see the scale, the level of impact that this lava had. And again, you can envision the impact here on the land and how it might have looked a lot more like all those trees and forests off in the distance instead a long time ago. This is very interesting as well. Volcanoes all around you. But what if there were no volcanoes here, and you talk about it being a more consistent flat plateau? But this is very interesting. What if the climate here was more like that of Hawaii? The volcanism would create a more fertile landscape, but Arizona's dry climate is preventing significant release of those nutrients there. Really, really interesting to hear about that and read about that and maybe get a clearer picture as to why Hawaii looks the way that it does and this looks the way that it does. And I must admit, they're both beautiful in their own way. In a way, now that I'm connecting the two, I feel like they do. They kind of remind me of each other. This reminds me of Hawaii in ways. You know, you do have a lot of mountainous landscapes, like that sight line right there. A lot of mountains, volcanoes, just like that in Hawaii too. I mean, they're not covered in ice, but you know, similar vibe. In addition to the pavement, it does seem like there's this less formalized trail here. It's decently done. You know, you got your rocks on the side and such, but I think this is that other loop that I was seeing in the picture. I'm not sure how far out it goes, but maybe we'll take a look. Honestly, I feel like it's hard to know out here. Again, here in Wupaki, my experience has been, I'm not quite clear where the trail is, but you have a set of stairs there. That's probably a good sign. And a beautiful landscape ahead. Would you look at that? Down into the lava section below. Oh my gosh, very interesting. I don't know though, like that doesn't really feel like, oh, guests like head on down that way, right? It looks more like I don't know, for like employee use. I'm confused a lot of the time as to where the trail is. I saw people on this one and it seemed pretty clearly like a trail. It didn't have a sign or anything like that. So yeah, but I'm not so sure. Maybe the reason this is metal actually is because it is a volcano, so it's safer. I couldn't really tell you, but I feel like I probably shouldn't go any further that way, and I've got more to check out anyways. We'll make our way back to check out that lava rim trail. That one will be cool to see. All right, I was just informed we can indeed go this way. Fortunately, saw a ranger on my route. So walking down these stairs now into this lava flow section. I did hear between markers 5 and 6, she said we're quite icy, so I got to watch out for that. But wow, that is a beautiful view, and it should take us all the way back to the parking lot, I think. We'll see. Wow, this is quite a rocky trail here. Again, a little less indicated, but I was informed that we can go this route. Beautiful views around us. Some great photo opportunities, some great sights to see, and just surrounded by this lava rock. Look at that all around us here. It sounds like it might be an intense one. I feel like, you know, it sounded just from like breathing patterns. It might be an extended hike. You know, you want to make sure you take your time, drink water, breathe, all that good stuff. We'll see how we hold up on this one. Had a rough time with that last one, so see how this one goes. Take a look in there, too. A little valley formed of lava. Love to see that too. And you do have some railings here. Oh my gosh. Watch out for the trip hazards. Watch out for the trip hazards. Lava rock all up and down into the dirt here. We're following this railing, giving us a good guide as to where we're going. That's helpful. Take a look at those lava rocks. Very interesting. These jagged, hard edges, it's much smoother. All right there. Again, I think those are also lava rocks, but I'm not sure we can know for certain. I mean, it does look beneath them that there's more jagged ones as well. So it's just a look at that site. A beautiful shot, beautiful view right here. Unbelievable perspective. It looks like this is its own volcano right here. Really cool to see. I feel like another detail I would have totally missed had people not been coming down this way. You've got a whole separate route up here, apparently with some fresh concrete for accessibility purposes. You've got a ramp over there from my understanding, and we're walking amongst this lava flow here, just like on our left, on our right. It's beautiful. And when I talked to the ranger, and she said it goes all the way back up to the cement, I was kind of confused. Maybe this is the route she was talking about. But there's also people going along that way right there. There's a wooden fence, and so I don't know, does that wooden fence go all the way up that way? Oh, wow, that would be intense if it did. Maybe that's why the ranger was out of breath. Who knows? But yeah, let's check it out. So, again, tricky trail here, right on the edge of that beautiful lava on that side and lava mountain here on my left. But that stumble that just occurred, I was showing you that when I kind of stopped. That's because I stepped on this giant rock. It's good to look where you're going here. This is, I mean, this is not an accessible route. This is an accessibility ramp. No, but maybe it's just concrete for like people to walk on right after the trail, before the trail. It's definitely an intense road here, definitely an intense route, but really nice to be able to walk like in the midst of the lava mountain, you know, again, lava above me, lava below. It's a nice spot. So that is where we just came out of. The squeeze up is right here. So I guess it was just like an additional kind of more off-roady style, not so much concrete style, but more off-roady style path. And I guess that's how I got into that area too. So really, really interesting kind of how it works out here. The trails, the sort of trails, the off-roady trails. Now we know that, you know, follow things that like look like they could be trails. But really, really cool to check this one out. I feel like it'd be cool to check out that lava rim one still too. So let's see if we can make that happen. All right, so we're gonna take a quick look at Lava's Edge Trail. It goes all the way around. If you thought Lenox was long, man, that Lava's Edge Trail, oh, that one's intense. So we're just gonna take a quick look down this direction, see how it looks for us. And again, I'm a bit confused because that way was the AA trail, right? So just go along that way a bit, you know, through here and along there. I think that's what we're doing. So I'm just gonna actually walk on the concrete for a bit or two and just do a little bit of the Lava's Edge Trail. It's just got such a cool name. Sounds like we'd be walking right alongside the lava. Here's the sign for it right ahead of us. So we're not gonna do the whole thing, just a little quick look. And you see they mentioned preparation again as well. You're nearly 7,000 feet in elevation. Really interesting trail on this one. You'll see, again, you've got your gravel beneath you, but this beautiful view of the lava's edge on either side. We're really walking alongside this lava. Whichever way you look, I feel like you can stand out in the middle there, get some beautiful lava-esque photos. But this takes you, again, all the way back to the visitor center. Now, the sign said 3.4 miles round trip. I'm like, 3.4 miles sounds right, but round trip? Because it looked like it was like a one-way thing. You know, that other one was a loop. But is this only like 2 miles one way? Maybe it is. But yeah, they also said leave like 2 or 3 hours to do it. So again, just taking a quick look around. Beautiful sights all around here. Love to stand in the midst of this lava. Very cool trail. This is one I could see coming back to do in like a summertime or something. Beautiful views, nice ground beneath us. I really do enjoy this one. You can see with the ice in the background there again, makes it a little bit chillier. It's a little chilly right now, but I like this one. Great view for sure. Now checking out another local spot here, Tacos Los Altos. Let's drop in there and see how it is. Yeah, you know, I'll just go with your recommendation. Let's just do carne asada fries. Really cool atmosphere here at Tacos Los Altos. It's a combination, it's like a blend of like a fast food spot, but you also have like nice tables set out. So, you know, a lot of options here. I am pretty much the only one sitting in the establishment, so that's kind of cool for me, you know, get to just enjoy it by myself. But again, it's a nice feel inside the venue. There's a lot of sodas. I feel like maybe next time I'll get a soda, because you can get like mango tea and stuff, all kinds of cool stuff over there. And I'm excited to try these fries, let you know what we think. It sounds good. Oh, it's the carne asada fries that I got, by the way, and they were recommended, and I think they were maybe new, so we'll give them a shot. Take a look at this massive plate of carne asada fries right here. It looks really good. You got some sauces on there, avocado sauce, some bean sauce going on, all kinds of good stuff. Let's dig in and let you know what we think. Just left Tacos Los Altos, and I gotta say, it was pretty tasty. I did love that carne asada fries. It did have some delicious flavors to it, that guacamole sauce and the bean sauce. It was a massive plate when you looked at it, but somehow the whole thing seemed to disappear. And I'm not quite sure how that entire massive plate disappeared so quickly, but it was good stuff. And I most definitely enjoyed it. Nice environment as well. Love the dynamic where it's sort of a blend of a quick service and a table service. You can grab a table, be comfortable, enjoy the environment, but also you can take your food to go no problem if you want. I did think it was a little bit more on the expensive side, especially compared to where we went the other day. What was it? Gorditas? Tacos Gorditas, maybe? But It was also very good. I had leftovers at the other place, and I had the horchata as well, which was nice. But it was also great food. So, you know, you've got a few different options. I did say, like, if I were going to pick a food item, I feel like I'd lean in this direction. I liked all the sauces there. Added a nice kick of spice as well on the sides that you could add, like a bunch of cilantro. I took a bunch of cilantro and put it on there. I'm a cilantro guy. So overall, delicious food. Glad we had a chance to check it out. Thanks so much for helping make today an amazing day. Don't forget to make your day an incredible day as well. Focus on the positive vibes. Look for the silver lining in everything you do. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed of future adventures coming your way. So much more to the fantastic sprint ahead. Until next time, play on.